Hey guys, it's Coach Trina and Coach Nick here with Friction to talk about your workout for today. We're going to start with a dynamic warm-up. Should go for about 6 minutes. Take about 30 feet to do each of these movements and then go down the list. So what we're going to do is start with knee hugs. So basically one leg is going to come up, knee is going to come to the chest. You'll hug it in nice and close. You'll get a pretty good stretch with that one. Throughout the lower body. If you want a little bit more with that one, feel free to come up on your toe while you're hugging that knee into your chest. After that, you guys have a lunge and twist. So you'll lunge out with the front foot, back knee's going to touch the ground, rotate the torso to the left and to the right. Next one you guys have is going to be a lateral lunge. So legs will go nice and wide. You're going to step to the side, lean all the way over to the right, get a long stretch throughout that opposite leg, and then switch sides. After that, you guys have open the gate and close the gate. So we'll open the gate by taking that knee, bringing it up towards our side, and then you're rotating that leg back. For close the gate, the knee is going to come up once again. However, it's going to come forward rather than backwards. So we're warming up the hip flexors with that. After that, you guys are going to do leg swings and toe touches. So leg swings, just take that leg, kick it out nice and long, reach it to your opposite hand. For the toe touches, take the leg nice and long, but keep it on the ground. So it's going to be nice and straight. Heels on the ground, toes facing up. You're reaching down till you can touch that toe. You'll feel a stretch in the back of the knee and through the calf as well. After that, you guys have high knees, butt kicks, and A-skips. So we'll use these to kind of get the heart rate up a little bit. So for the high knees, take the knees, chop them up nice and tall. Get as many steps as you can in. Then for the butt kicks, take the heels and touch your butt. Just like that. Same thing, same idea, as many steps as you can. And then for the A-skip, sink your arms and your legs to move together. Get a little double step in there. And try to get as many steps as you can there. 2 minutes in a reverse tabletop is going to be after that 6-minute dynamic warm-up. So plant the feet on the ground, keep the arms nice and extended, fingertips are pointing towards the heels, lift the hips, and keep a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. After that, guys, we're going to go a minute per side in couch, 90-90 doorway, pike stretch for 2 minutes, and then up dog for 1. So for that couch stretch, if you have a chair nearby, prop the back foot up, let the knee rest on the ground, square the hips, push them forward, and look for a stretch down the hip flexor in the quad, and then 90-90 doorway after that. So you're going to take your arm, make a 90-degree angle at your elbow and your shoulder, press it onto like a door frame or a doorway, and then keep the shoulder, push it forward and look for a stretch in the anterior delt. Pike and up dog are after that. Pike's going to be for 2 minutes because it takes a little bit longer for our hamstrings to actually relax this one. So they'll start with a slight bend in the knee. Think chest to thighs on this. And then as that 2 minutes kind of goes through, let the legs kind of lengthen, the hamstrings start straightening out a little bit. Up dog is your last stretch for today. So flip on over, drop the hips to the ground, look up to the ceiling. Look, you're going to get a stretch out the lower back and throughout the abdomen, a little bit in the hip flexors too. So take a minute there. Next, for strength today, guys, you have a single arm row. It's going to be 3 rounds of 1 minute AMRAP. So you're going to work for 30 seconds on the right arm, 30 seconds on the left arm. You're just trying to get as many reps as possible. So what you'll do is take a dumbbell, kettlebell, maybe it's a water jug, detergent, some kind of heavy object. A car battery works as well for this too. You'll slightly bend the knees, hinge forward, keep the back nice and flat, and you're just going to bend until the elbow, your thumb touches your chest, and then get that arm extended at the bottom. As many reps as you can. These should be done relatively quick. So you'll work for 30 seconds on the right, switch on over to the left right away, and then 3 rounds of that. So for your Metcon today, guys, it is called 2 quarters and a nickel. So it's 10 all the way down to 1 with 3 movements. You guys have diamond push-ups, V-ups, and reverse lunges. So for diamond push-ups, what you're going to do is take your hands, make them into a diamond onto the floor. You're going to do a push-up. So chest is going to touch the ground, thighs will touch the ground. You're bending the elbows and keeping them in close to the sides, and then pushing up, getting full extension at the top. V-ups are after that movement. So for the V-ups, all you're gonna do is start laying down on your back, snap your hands and your feet together, just like so. Keep the core nice and tight, find a rhythm and work all the reps of those. If you guys need a scale for the V-up, all you'll do is just keep the feet up in the air and then reach your hands to your toes, just like that. Reverse lunges is your last movement, and these are going to be per side. So when you see the 10, you're going to do 10 per side, and you see the 9 per side, and work all the way down. And all it is taking one step backwards, letting the back knee touch the ground, bringing the feet together, and then switching sides. If you guys need a scale for the diamond push-up, you can work a regular push-up. Maybe the mobility on that diamond push-up is a little bit challenging or a little difficult. That's totally fine. Or you can work a diamond push-up on a box or a chair. That's another good variation there as well. Last thing you guys have today is a rent. It's going to be 2 minutes each leg, just a front scale and a back scale. So front scale, arms are going to come out to the side. You'll lift up that leg, slight bend in the opposite leg that's keeping you supported on the ground. Try to straighten out that leg as much as you can. Point the toe forward. If you need to, you can just bring the leg as far as it'll go, or you can go with a tuck. And then back scale is the last thing that we have for you guys today. So hinge at the hips, whoa, slight bend in the knee. All you're gonna do is find your balance, keep those arms out to the side, back leg is nice and long, and hang out there. 2 minutes front scale, 2 minutes back scale. Make sure you work both legs. That's everything for today, guys. Have a great workout. We will see you tomorrow.